Hey, what's good, folks? D'Anthony here from the Dad Vlog, and let's talk about cash. Recently, Rachel and I went to the bank and we opened up an account for Taj. So today, what we're going to talk about is 3 strategies to growing some money. Cash. Hey, did I tell you guys I have a podcast coming? It's called The Dadvocate, a video podcast at that, where I sit down just with dads and we talk about stuff that we want to talk about. Kids, relationships, politics. Subscribe and watch all the other stuff that I got there. Those 3 strategies are the stock market, ESA, and a 529 plan. So the 529 and the ESA are educational savings plans. So you can only use those for approved educational purposes. That's your college tuition, high school tuition, room and board, anything that's in the bucket of education. Whereas with the stock market, you can buy whatever you want. You buy a house, for me. You buy a car, for me. You just have to pay taxes on that money. So the 529 goes state by state. So every state has their own version of this 529. They take the money that you give them and they invest it into like what's called a mutual fund. So it's pretty much a big hodgepodge of things that they think is going to do well over the next X amount of years. You don't get to choose what those selections are. It's chosen for you. You just put your money into it and hope that it grows. So with a lot of savings plans like a Roth IRA or something like that, you can only put a certain amount of money in there a year. With the 529, there's actually no cap. I think once you get over like $5,000 a year, start to incur some kind of penalty and a gifting tax that they call it. So the sweet spot is around $4,000 to $5,000 a year. So this ESA is a little bit different than a 529. This ESA is income based. If your household income is less than $190,000 per year, you can put $2,000 maximum into this account. And that's filing jointly for 1 child per household. If you're filing separately, $95,000 per year. Also with the ESA, you can choose your own investment plans. So if you want a little bit more control over your investments, you want to keep a little bit closer eye on it, and the ESA, may be pretty awesome. The stock market, this is like everything that you've heard on TV. Here's a fun fact. Do you know what the most expensive stock is in the world? Berkshire Hathaway. They're at wait, let me look this up. To buy 1 share of Berkshire Hathaway, you have to come out of your pocket $335,996. I'm not playing. Look at this. So this is what you do with your kid. You go to TD Ameritrade and you open up a trading account. And this trading account is going to be custodial. It's going to be managed by you, owned by you. Then you're going to put your son or daughter's name on it. And they're a custodian. So you manage it, but they also have their own separate account. You buy them a stock. Let's say a share of Disney, 2 shares of Disney. Today, Power Rangers. Do kids do Power Rangers anymore? Do they do Power Rangers? After you buy 5, 10 shares of this one company, you leave it in that account and you never, ever touch it ever again. The idea is to buy something, if it, and along the way, you kind of teach your kid a little bit about it, every so often. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. If you know of any other tips, money, cash, saving tips, go ahead and leave those in the comments. I do love the DMs, but it's much better if you leave your comments in the comment section. That way everybody can see and everybody can grow, because everybody asks like the same kind of questions and things. So it helps everybody learn. Once again, I'm D'Anthony from the Dad Vlog, and I will see you next time. Dad Vlog. Did I tell you guys I have a podcast coming?